What's going on YouTube? It's Ramon back at Ramon Talks, and we're back here with another topic. In today's video, we're going to talk about communication, which is very important. It's Ramon back with Ramon Talks. So it's all kind of levels of communication. I'm gonna start by this. Learn to communicate properly what you want to say. You gotta watch how you say what you want to say. It's okay to be passionate, but we gotta take some of that aggression out of some of the things we say, because sometimes it comes off a lot rougher than what we may intend, and everybody's not that strong to take what we may be dishing out because we're passionate. But you got to know the difference also in when a person is being passionate and when a person is just being blatantly disrespectful. Because I ain't gonna say they one and the same, but sometimes passion can come off kind of strong. Got to know that difference. But a very, to me, one of the most important forms of communication is listening. Being able to listen. You can't just be the person putting in a request. You can't just be the person sitting up there doing all the talking. We have to be, it's one mouth, two ears. We have to be slow to speak and quick to listen. And when you listen, deep breath, take out some time. Let it register, let it download. And then respond. And if you don't have the time, because it shouldn't be no rush when you're communicating, if you don't have the time to communicate properly, then be able to put it to the side and then talk about it when you have the time. Because people's feelings and emotions are very important. Because what you say today can hurt a person for a long time. So you got to be careful. We got to be careful. I've definitely made the mistakes. I've definitely made the mistakes of, I have my ways and stuff, and I'm very firm. So I've definitely come off wrong a couple of times. But like I say, we definitely need to slow down with our don't double dutch me. And what I mean by that is, I hate when I'm trying to communicate with a woman, and before I can finish saying what I'm saying, she's already ready to say she's already ready to counter me. If you already ready to counter me, that means you couldn't have heard what I just said, and it's never good to do anything under impulse anyway, because that first emotion is the worst. A lot of people wouldn't be in jail today if they just and then reacted. But people don't realize adrenaline comes up quick. All it takes is a couple seconds for it to drop down. It's Valentine's Day month. I'm be freaky for a split second. My guys know what I'm talking about. Just like when we doing what we doing. In order to not mess up, we gotta stop, stop stroking. Once we stop stroking, it'll go back down, and then we can continue. It works the same way during the conversation with adrenaline. When it's coming up, just pause for a second, let that adrenaline level go back down. Then respond. That is not easy to do. Oh my God. I'm still trying to master that. I'm pretty good. I'm better than what I used to be. But that's still not an easy task, man. That is not an easy task. So trust me, y'all, I get it. But for 2025, y'all, let's work on our communication skills. Let's definitely get better with communicating. Because I've had good conversations with women when I have given them a chance to communicate, and they've given me a chance to communicate. You come to find people might not be as messed up as what you think. Some. Because they got some ignorant people that's just, you can't get through to them. And then that's when you know, okay, that ain't working. But initially, try to communicate better. Try to be slower to response. Try to be careful with your words. I've heard all kind of exercises that people do. Certain people got exercises. They might go in that corner, you go in that corner. If you find yourself losing, somebody has to be cool, icy hot. Somebody got to be cool while the other's hot. Because if y'all both adrenaline is pumping and boom, 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 I want to say this, ladies, and I'm not trying to attack y'all, but I do want to say this. I know it's today's time, and women view men a lot differently. But when you're dealing with a man, a lot of these men are boys, and they bullshit. Like, I'm so disappointed in the generation of men today's time. They got a lot of sad ass dudes out here. Man, they got a lot of sad ass dudes. But for the ones that are good men, stop. Y'all are not equivalent to us. So stop trying to go tit for tat for us. You can get your point across, but you still at some point gotta understand that's a man. A man. Not these little boys. And I ain't saying disrespect these little boys and walk over them, but you don't have to have the same level of respect you got for actual man. You just bring your, bring it up a little high for a man. You can bring it down a little bit for, because, you don't know how people temper is, and you don't want to find yourself in a bad predicament dealing with these little boys, these what they call them YNs. But, take some of the aggression out. I need women to go back to being women, back to being ladies. I understand, like I said, a lot of soft men, so a lot of y'all being tough, understandable. But know when you're in the predicament to where you can go ahead and take it off, and you can relax now. You don't have to be that no more. Come here. Take that armor off. You good over here. Just, takes time to figure that out, but once you figure it out, soften back up. It's like the Incredible Hulk. Calm down a little bit. And, fellas, we gotta watch what we say. That B word, just that certain level of aggression and not caring if we hurt her feelings because she done pissed us off. We gotta calm down a little bit. Trust me, I understand. Because women will say certain things that'll trigger you and it'll have you. But even when she trigger us, you know what I realized? That B word really hurt them. That B word really hurt women. It's certain things we can say to a woman that really hurt them. Like really take it to the core. Like, I've hurt women before in my past. I used to ain't give a what I said. I ain't give. If you made me feel it, I said it. And I learned from talking to these women in today's time and actually listening. And damn, I'm like, damn. I'm going to say this. Men, learn how to apologize. I'm stubborn. I don't be trying to apologize for all that. That'll be my bad. Hey, man, we got to learn how to apologize better. You know what I'm saying? Apologize. We got to, as men, take our pride down and apologize to our ladies when we didn't cross certain line. But ladies, too, because y'all be cutting us deep as well. That's why I'm trying to get on both sides. I ain't just on women. I'm on men, too. We all is the people. But ladies, same thing, boy. Some of y'all women tear us down, and y'all don't understand how that really affect us as men, especially dominant men that's very strong. We could be strong physically as ever, but mentally, y'all can say certain things, do certain things to us that'll really stick with us as well. Really tear us down, especially when we love and care for you. Like, I don't know who hurt worse, a man or a woman, but I'm a man. I know we hurt. I know y'all hurt too, because I've heard the stories, but I know what I feel. So same thing, ladies. Y'all learn how to apologize too when y'all didn't screwed up. That's just the biggest thing, man. Apologize and get back to, I wish the world could go back to real love making and real, because in today's time, everybody just, they just getting down. They just going crazy. But, man, what happened to really putting on the slow music and setting the mood and the low lights and the candles and actually, but that's with significant others. You can't just go do that with somebody you met at the club. You know what I'm saying? That's good sex trick people up. Good sex trip people up. So, stuff like that. But, that's the biggest thing, man. We need to get better with communication. And I know that's not taught in today's time. A way we can get better with communication is for us to stop tolerating for us to stop tolerating or letting people disrespect us. You can teach a person how to handle you by what you allow them to do to you. If you allow them to call you out your name and to disrespect you like that, they're going to do it with no punishment. You ain't teach them better. What you think they're going to do like a child? If you don't, they ain't going to know. And then for the ones that don't know, if you don't show strength, they definitely going to if you show you can be walked over, people going to walk over you. That's what bullies do. What happens every time you stand up to a bully? They back off, right? So it's a lot. It's a lot to it. But these are just some of the things I want to point out. I literally just had this idea today about communication. But yeah, man, we definitely need to get better about communication. Oh, let me say this one before I go. Start having those harsh conversation. Stop being afraid to hurt each other's feelings. And what I mean is, you might not want to say certain things because you might be afraid of how they gonna take it. Don't worry about how they gonna take it. Just give it to them. Present it correctly. That's the thing. Don't say nothing to hurt somebody's feelings, but it may be harsh. It may be a confession that I cheated on you. Like, learn to communicate better. You'll be surprised what people tolerate if you come and let them know what's happening. So that's the biggest thing. Communicate better. I don't know if I said this in this video or if I said this in my short, so I'm going to say it here. Stop with the whole guilty until proven innocent and get back to innocent until proven guilty. Like, for instance, stuff I've experienced with women. A woman may feel like because I didn't answer my phone at 11, 12 o'clock at night. What time is it right now? It's 10:30, 10:40, right? A woman may feel like when you ain't answer your phone when I called you around, bedroom boom hours, and whole time right now I'm talking to y'all on YouTube. I'm filming right now, right? But because she knows what goes down during these times, she's going to assume that I must have had a chick over. I must was doing this, doing that. That's what I mean about guilty till proven innocent. If you don't have the facts to prove that, don't come at me like that. But if you're curious, you can ask what I was doing. And if you think that's a lie, then just sit back. Things will reveal themselves eventually. You may not find out about this night, but if that's what I'm doing, eventually you'll find out. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You can ask me, hey, babe, or babe, whatever you call it. You can, hey, I feel I'm kind of having an insecure moment. And I just feel like when I called you last night, you never returned my call because you was with somebody else. And you may not be his girlfriend or whatever. You may just be the little chick he messing with at the time. If you commute that correctly, the right man will deliver his answer correctly. But then you got them that play games. Like I say, certain things you just won't know. Over time you will. But either way, just communicate it properly. Innocent until proven guilty. Guilty until proven innocent destroys relationships. Don't no man want to hear that nagging stuff all day. And then it's the same thing for men. Men be insecure too, and they do the same stuff. Swear to God, you was with that. It be the same stuff with men. So that's we as people, men and women. We all need to stop having people guilty until proven innocent and make it innocent till proven guilty. Because it's like Denzel says, not what you know, Jake, is what you can prove. So with that being said, that's all I can really think of right now. Y'all continue to rock with me as y'all been doing. I'm going to try to pump out as many videos as I can this month, trying to get back as consistent as possible. Y'all keep sending me them topics and ideas. And other than that, stay tuned. Much more coming soon. Holla at me.